week, next month, or even next year. Call 352-450-8647 today to learn how to cut your monthly telephone bill up to 60%.
Monica, that was the best Thanksgiving dinner ever.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock. A nice looking morning out there. It's kind of chilly, and there's a freeze watch in effect for tonight. If you didn't already hear, the National Weather Service issued a freeze watch sometime this morning, and although we really shouldn't complain, temperatures in the lower 30s is nothing compared to slush and snow and electricity outages.
Yeah.
And can you imagine having a Thanksgiving planned and the electricity isn't on?
Ooh, that happened to me on a Christmas Day in the early 80s. There was a hard freeze. My pipes burst, and I couldn't, and the electricity went out, so we couldn't make anything. And the poor electric guys came out. It was the whole area. So it does happen here in Florida.
So the question is it a fonder memory than the norm? I mean, because when I would go camping with Alex, some of my fondest memories are when it poured and everything got ruined.
Yeah, the answer is yes.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of ironic
memory.
or paradoxical or something.
Yeah, because it kind of lightens up the mood, no matter what's on people's minds. If people were having issues or something, they disappeared because they just, wow, this
Although,
is great.
Football doesn't sound like it's part of your Thanksgiving tradition.
No.
Not mine either.
No, not really.
But it might be Galen's.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
So electricity is pretty important if you want to watch football on TV. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. Happy Thanksgiving. I assume you're home.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I am. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you guys and everybody out there.
And thank
it's
you
a great day.
Thank you for calling
my
in.
Favorite holiday.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I guess it's up there. There's probably 2 or 3 that are my favorites. Christmas is one, I think.
Yeah.
I think. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I think
the whole season. Maybe I'm reluctant to pin it down because it's really this whole bunch of time between now and then. Now and New Year's.
Yeah, I like the season.
I understand that for sure. Yeah.
So I need to. Well, first of all, let's do our job, I guess. Even though everybody else is off, we do our job.
Yeah.
Galen comes on to remind us of the importance of donating blood, which you cannot do today at LifeSouth because they're closed. One of the 2 days you give your workers a day off, huh?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this and Christmas, that's it. So, because the need for blood doesn't take a holiday.
You guys in the landfill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you didn't yesterday and you can, then maybe tomorrow you're out on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Gives you an excuse to eat more. Gives you an excuse to eat more. You'll save life.
I love that.
Yeah, we'll be out there tomorrow. So
and if you're looking for a gift that would be absolutely different for somebody, go to Penn Flooring and get a gift certificate. How about that?
Ooh, like that
Penn
idea.
Flooring sponsors Galen's segment with us from LifeSouth, and be sure to thank them. They've been in business for over 25 years, and their showroom is a very large showroom, and their beautiful flooring examples are in there, and that location is 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just by that bridge with 2 names.
Yes.
Yes, there you go.
So I was looking at the Earth Cam, Galen, from Columbus Circle in New York City, and that's I think that's the midway point of the parade. I'm not so sure. And I was thinking of you because I was thinking, well, you don't want to see this, nor do you want to talk about this. So let's talk about football. What's the story with the football today? Is this the first time since 1970 that what? I heard part of the thing and I didn't hear the whole thing.
I don't know. I mean, the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys play every year on Thanksgiving. I mean, that's the tradition, and I don't know what's the first time since 1970 is.
Oh, okay, so I have to listen again.
So maybe one team won the whole time, and then all of a sudden another team.
No. I mean, they play different teams every year.
How often do we
throw
play
all
sports?
kinds of stats out there.
Okay. See, I heard part of it. We do sports at 10 after 7.
Yes.
So I heard it in that one. That's our FNN guys that do that. Yeah. Okay.
Fox Sports.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Fox Sports.
I don't know.
No, that wasn't Fox Sports.
Oh, okay.
I think it was FNN. But anyway. The Florida
shows
News
how
Network.
much it was sports.
Yeah, I thought there was something. I thought they said the first Thanksgiving since 1970 that. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. I mean, you could say that for a lot of things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe it's really.
It's the first time, 1970 is when I was born. I don't know. I don't know.
So what are the? How many games today?
3 games today.
So if you had a genie in a bottle and you would like to go to one of them and see it live, which one would you pick?
Ooh, some of them are really cold. I'd probably go to the Dallas game because I think that's probably going to be the game that I would most enjoy watching.
Okay. It sounded like you said because they're not warm. It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big factor.
See, I wouldn't do. See, as much as I love music, I wouldn't sit out in the cold or the scorching heat.
Yeah.
I don't care if it would be the Beatles reincarnated. I don't care.
It's amazing. What's amazing about that is, when you're young, you just don't care. When you're young, you're like, yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And
exactly.
The older you get, the less tolerant you become of those kinds of things. So, yeah, it's kind of funny.
I don't know. I went to see what was that guy's name? Just like that old time rock and roll. What's that guy's name?
Oh yeah, it's
He had really long hair. Bob. No.
Gosh, not Bob Seger.
Bob Seger.
No,
okay.
It was Bob Seger.
Okay.
I went to see Bob Seger. It was so scorchingly hot. I just left. I didn't even see him.
Oh my God.
I went to an outdoor concert somewhere here. I was like 21, 22.
Oh wow.
So
you didn't stay.
No, why? It was so crowded and so hot. I could listen to him in my car.
Were you by yourself or?
No, I was with a girlfriend, but
Oh, she didn't care then.
well, she did.
Did she stay or did she leave with you?
No, I had my car. It was my car. Maybe that's why she's not my girlfriend. Maybe that's what happened, Robin. My whole life.
Yeah.
I don't care what you
You
want.
can't put up with a little heat.
I'm gonna do it my way. I don't care. You stay here. It's up to you. I think I just figured out my whole problem.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything else we should know about football today? I was trying to squeeze football. See, the only person in this whole show that could do football talk is you, and I have no idea what to say.
I mean, it's hard. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have. I mean, it's just a regular season game. It's on Thanksgiving. I mean.
Well, let me ask you this: can you watch them all?
Yeah.
Are they all at separate
Oh, yeah,
times?
sure.
Oh, they are.
The first one comes on at 12:30, and then Philadelphia and Dallas is at 4:30, and then Seattle and San Francisco is on 8:30.
Oh, okay. So no matter
Yeah.
what time you plan your Thanksgiving dinner, you can always see a game like before, and then you could eat and see the other
Absolutely.
one, or however
Yeah,
you want to work
absolutely.
it.
And this might make me sound really dumb when it comes to sports, but that's nothing new. Do the colleges play today too?
Yeah, some, but not any big games. I think the TCU Texas game is on tonight. That's going to be a fun game to watch. And that's on at 7:30. But that's kind of it.
Is the and this is another dumb question, but I hate asking these questions because I think everybody knows this answer but me, so it's not going to serve anybody but me.
Oh no, that's not true.
Really?
There are a lot of people that don't.
So
care for
it seems
sports.
to me that the college season ends way quicker than the professional
it does.
season, right?
It does. Yeah. Well, what happens is after next Saturday, the season, December 7th. So it's 2 Saturdays. Then all the college regular season and then their conference championships games will be done, and then you go what's called bowl season. So,
Do any of those stadiums sell the big turkey legs? That would be a nice thing on today.
I'm sure they do.
You think they do?
I'm
Yeah.
sure they do. I've had, I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah, I mean, absolutely.
And the phone has rung. Good morning. You're on the air.
Larry, it's Tom. I want to solve your 1970s problem.
Oh, what is it? What
Okay,
is it?
good.
Tom Schmitz.
It's the first time since 1970 no AFC team has been represented. No major AFC team has been represented on Thanksgiving Day. First time since
there you go.
1970. It's all NFC today. It's no AFC team.
Well, let me let you and
Oh.
Galen talk. I have no idea what
Okay.
that even means. What does that even mean? Who are they? Who are they?
That means the National Football Conference is playing instead of the American Football Conference. There's 2 conferences in the NFL, the National Football Conference and the American Football
Is this
Conference.
football 101? Is this like talking to a kindergartner?
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, I guess so.
But that's the thing since 1970. No AFC team is playing today.
And is that a big
There
deal?
you go. No.
No.
But not really. It's a regular season game that really doesn't mean much. Usually the Lions are terrible, so that game doesn't matter. Usually the Cowboys choke, so that game doesn't matter. The Seahawks 49ers is going to be a pretty good game at night. That's pretty much sums up the day, right, Galen?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I will tell you, they're interdivision rivals. So, the Chicago-Detroit game will be fun just because those teams hate each other. Philly and Dallas have been rivals for, since they came into the league. That'll be a fun one to watch. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I actually think the Seattle-San Francisco game will be the most entertaining because those teams truly hate each other. And hate on a football field turns out to usually into a good game. So.
And Larry and Robin, I'll see you in about 6 minutes.
All right, Tom. Thank you.
We have chili and ambrosia.
Yeah, we got food here, Tom.
Come hungry.
That's why I'm coming in.
Chill. Yeah. All right.
Smart man.
The door's open.
All right, Tom. We'll see you when you get here. By the way, you know what it just felt like for me listening to Galen and Tom talk?
Yeah.
It felt like I was sitting at a campfire with nothing lit yet, and I was the guy with the match.
Oh.
And I kept trying to get it going, and nothing was happening. And all of a sudden, somebody came with some gasoline. Yeah. And all of a sudden, it lit. I was so happy. Galen, when I was listening to you and Tom talk, I was like, yes, I got my little fire going there for football.
There you go.
Unfortunately, it fizzled out a little bit because then I'll be in there in 6 minutes.
Well, at least you got your answer to your 1970.
Yeah, I still.
Yeah, that's very interesting stuff, though.
Two things I want to say about that. One, I won't remember that tomorrow.
No, nor should you. I mean, you couldn't have found a least interesting fact.
And two, I have no idea what it even means. American and national. I don't get it. Is that? Well, let me see if I can compare it to what I know.
Okay.
Is one of them like getting a deal with Columbia Records, which is huge, and the other one is like getting a deal with like, Waxwing Records out of Leesburg?
No. There is no musical comparison to that, to division. I mean, it's hard. I mean, we try really hard on the show to make a comparison between music and sports. But you can't when there's a competition. I guess if you said a battle of the bands, right? Have you ever been to a battle of the bands?
Yeah.
And they have tournament brackets.
But see, here's the thing. There's in sports.
I lost him.
You have lost. You lost me. Yeah, when you start talking brackets, I'm gone.
All right, there you go.
But in sports, you have it's a determined number. There's no arguing. You got the touchdown or you didn't.
Yeah.
When the battle of the bands,
a lot of arguing about that, but yes,
okay.
You're correct.
But in the battle of the bands kind of situations, somebody's girlfriend is really hot, and everybody wants her boyfriend's band to win.
Yeah.
Right. There's no opinion necessary.
Yeah.
And it's not figure skating where there's a judge.
Yeah.
So, and that's why figure skating to me isn't a sport. It's a competition.
Galen, do you want to stay with us through the 15 minutes?
If you will have me, Larry.
I would love to have you. Hold on, phone is ringing.
Yeah.
I think Joe will forgive us if we just hold it off a little bit longer.
Good
morning, you're on the air.
Good morning. In 1961, just after the 4th of July weekend, the Duke Ellington Band and the Count Basie Band did a little twist on a battle of the bands. They did a combination of the bands in a special recording session at Columbia Records. They assembled in the studio for 12 hours, and they made an album with both bands together. And it is an outstanding album, and if you're any kind of a fan of big band jazz, you have to have that in your collection.
Galen,
it's called First Time Count Meets the Duke.
Galen, I want to tell you something. When I heard Jim Penna's voice, I wasn't sure if he was going to talk football or music, because if you and I had a baby, it would be Jim Penna, because he could have talked about either or.
I think you're right about that. Yeah. I think you're dead on.
Yeah.
With some, you throw in some of the occasional useless trivia information, and that we both have, that he has a lot more of than we do. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a compliment. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a compliment. Yeah. You can talk football, Jim. You can talk football or music. I can't, and I don't think Galen can either. I mean, Galen can tell us, the drummer of Rush.
Yeah.
You've reached my pinnacle.
This was there were two drummers on this session, Sonny Payne and Sam Woodyard, and
no idea who either one of those are.
Each other
But Larry, you do, don't you? Right, Larry, you know who both of those people are.
No, I don't. I'm so dumb. I don't know anything. This is why I ask the questions. I wouldn't be part of any of this trivia stuff if I wasn't asking the questions. All right.
Okay, have a good Thanksgiving. All.
Thank you, Jim. You too.
Thanks, Alex Trebek. Yeah.
All right.
They're doing his best, Alex Trebek. I haven't called you Alex Trebek in a long time.
I know. Let me play the weather. And then we'll be back with Galen Unold. We're so thankful that he's got these radio skills.
Yes, we are.
Because before, in the previous incarnation of the Blood Report, which goes back, a dozen years, maybe 10 years?
Yeah.
It was like this. The Bloodmobile is going to be at the corner of 45th and Thanks. All right, bye.
Yeah, that's
44th and Thanks.
That's right. I know.
I got the word thanks out before I said the second street. All right, we'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be sunny today with a mild afternoon, the high 65 to 69. And clear and chilly tonight, lows ranging from the mid and upper 30s in the coldest inland spots to about 46 along the coast. For tomorrow, mostly sunny and cool with highs ranging from the upper 50s in the northernmost part of the zone to the mid 60s in the southernmost part. And for Saturday, sunshine, pleasant and warmer, the high 67 to 71. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Let's face it, nowadays it can be hard to find American-made products, and that's something that Cabinet Sales of North Florida is well aware of. That's why they're an authorized dealer of Wellborn Cabinetry, family-owned and American-made since 1961. Cabinet Sales of North Florida is your answer for complete turnkey kitchen remodels and whole house cabinetry. Their cabinets are finished with solvent-based enamels for a long-lasting finish that's second to none. Available in an incredible selection of door styles and colors to choose from to turn your dream kitchen into a reality. In-house design and drawing services are available. Come by and see our displays for yourself at the Floors of the Villages, 3935 County Road 216 in Oxford, or Exquisite Design Kitchen and Bath in Bellevue, right across the street from the Bellevue Library. So whether you're looking for bookcases, kitchen, bath, or outdoor kitchen, Cabinet Sales of North Florida is your one-stop source of quality cabinets. For a free estimate, call 352-427-2647. That's 352-427-2647. Cabinet Sales of North Florida.
Experience Christmas at Gaylord Palms, November 15th through January 4th with Ice, featuring the Nutcracker. Relive your favorite scenes from the classic ballet, hand-carved in more than 2 million pounds of ice sculptures and slides. Enjoy a special bonus area, the Frostbite Factory, and watch artisans from Harbin, China carve amazing ice sculptures before your eyes. Your awe-inspiring experience concludes with the wonder of the Nativity in Ice. For tickets and packages, visit christmas@gaylordpalms.com.
Ugh, turkey. Ugh, giving thanks. Ugh.
Look, everyone, it's the spirit of Thanksgiving.
Another friend's bite.
Yeah. I remember that episode.
It's kind of cool when a TV show does a special.
Yeah.
The special becomes special.
It does.
Right?
It does. It really does. And that's a great group of special people on Friends.
And Galen Unold's on the phone. He had to take a break during our break so he could go help his wife with something. What was something boiling over?
No. She had a question. I don't think she realized I was on the phone.
Doing your radio thing.
Yeah.
I gotta do my radio thing, honey. Do you call her honey? Do you use sweet isms?
No, baby. She's baby.
She's baby.
So
let me ask you a serious question. Do you and your wife say grace before you eat?
Yes.
You do every day or just Thanksgiving?
Try to do it every day.
See, I should get into that. I've really not. Joe and
it's hard if you don't all eat. We don't always eat at the same time because of what's going on. But yeah, when we all eat at the same time, we do.
Joe and Patsy do it here all the time.
Yeah, my mom does it too. No matter where we are, if we're in a restaurant or something, she'll do it.
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. But it's not been part of my. It wasn't part of my upbringing. Was it part of yours as a kid, Galen? Did your mom and dad do it?
Yeah.
Not really.
Not really. I don't remember. So I don't think it was.
But you are okay with it, right? You like it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But would you feel uncomfortable being, okay, I'm the dad, I'm going to start doing this now? Would you be uncomfortable doing that?
No.
Really?
No, not at all.
See, I would be. I would have been. I don't know why. I'm just being honest with you. If I was to sit around with Alex and say, can we just bow our heads in prayer? I mean, as much as I'd be sincere about that, I would feel like, we can all pray silently, can't we? I mean, God hears you when you pray silently. I know this. You know how I know?
Yeah, he hears everything.
Well, you know how I know this? Because at the beginning of church, when I went to church with my mom, everybody would silently confess their sins. Now, 20 minutes later, they're proclaiming out loud who they're saying prayers for.
Yeah.
Every,
You want to hear the
and I would always say, well, why? Oh, the interesting stuff is silent.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so at the beginning of the church service, everybody bow their head and silently ask God forgiveness for whatever you have sinned. Okay.
Yes.
I'm thinking this would be the more interesting out loud part.
That's right.
Wouldn't it?
I think people would be less likely to confess their sins if the world knew about them.
I knew a guy. I knew a guy. He was an older guy. He lived at the assisted living facility I worked at, and he was a special needs guy, if you know what I mean. So I took him to church quite often, and he came out of church, and I said, "Did you go to confession?" Because he was Catholic. He said, "Yeah, I did." And he always had these squinty eyes. "Yeah, I did, Larry. I went."
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, and I said, "Well, what did you confess to?" And he looked at me, and he squinted his eyes. He was kind of like, who did he always remind me of? Yucca Ducka Die. What's that guy?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Durante.
Yeah, he always reminded me of him.
Yeah.
He said, I can't tell you. What did you confess to? I can't. Because I was thinking, what in the world could this guy be sinning at this point in his life?
Wow.
What kind of sin? I mean, he had to be 88, 90 years old, something like that, right?
Right, yeah.
What kind of sins are you committing at this point?
Yeah, that's
His
awesome.
girlfriend had a...
He did have a girlfriend, yeah.
So maybe that was part
But I think God is okay with girlfriends. They weren't married. I know. They closed the door a lot. So.
Yeah.
Anyway. So what's on your schedule today? How many Thanksgivings do you have? What is your childhood tradition? I know I went all over the map. What's your childhood tradition?
Well, again, I mean, we all talk about what we're thankful for, and that's the big one. And then we'll play football. Somebody will get injured in some way.
Actually play it or just toss it?
We'll start as a toss, and then egos will get involved, and then there'll eventually be a game. And now, with my for the first time in a couple of years, the whole family's going to be together. So on my side, so all my brothers and sisters are going to be in town, and we'll be at my mom's house, and so we kind of pass that ego thing down to our children. And so the three boys all have boys, and I'm sure at some point. It will be to see whose son can do better. So,
do you know the other day on?
So I've been coaching up my boys about we've been practicing some plays. We've got some good plays that I think will work.
Do you do the X's and the O's in the sand or on a chalkboard or anything?
You do the what?
The X's and the O's. See, X's and O's is as foreign to me as musical notes are to you.
Yeah. We typically I have them do some walkthroughs where they actually walk through the route. It's just
really?
They both play in a flag football league. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
But no, they both play in flag football. If I said route tree, like a wide receiver route tree,
right,
you wouldn't know what that meant. But they do know their route tree. So
I don't know my route tree.
Right.
So we had, you know who Jim Beckett is? He's our golf professional who does a golf
absolutely.
show.
I've met him. Yeah.
Well,
I've seen what he's done with Dan, and it's a miracle.
It was a miracle what he did with us. It was a miracle. I mean, consider that we have no clue. But anyway, he brought in here the other day not a shuttlecock professional. What did he call it? Badminton professional.
Yeah.
A shuttlecock professional.
Well, that's what they hit.
That's what they call it, I know.
Yeah, the shuttlecock. They hit it with the badminton.
But he was a badminton professional. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was. There's more to it than anybody realizes.
And it's faster than a baseball fastball, he said.
Oh, this guy was amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people...
I don't know.
Can you watch that on Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever watched badminton outside of the Olympics.
You know what's amazing to me? I guess we got to run, but you know what's amazing to me is how they can put that line on the field, and it looks like it's really there.
Yeah.
But it's not.
You're talking about the first down marker on TV?
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
whatever that line is, yeah.
Well, what they do is they I've been on the sideline say it. They have a little indicator on each one of those first down markers, and so the beams from each side touch each other, and that's how they draw it in there. It's it's a computer-aided thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. No Bloodmobile today. So anyway, our big exit statement is Happy Thanksgiving, Galen.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You too. Everybody out there, be safe.
Thank you for what you do all year long. What you do with LifeSouth obviously is incomparable. But even what you do on the radio right here is so super and so appreciated. And I hope you know that.
Well, I'm just thankful for the opportunity, and I want to thank Joe and Dan for that. Mostly Joe, more than Dan. But thank you guys. It's fantastic. I look forward to this every day. It's a great way to start the day, and I hope everybody out there enjoys it.
Thank you, Galen. Have a great Thanksgiving.
You guys are the best. Bye, all.
All right, we'll be right back.
Brown have residents reeling. Business owners, however, say they won't quit.
Every business owner that I've talked to has said, we're not going anywhere. We're staying here. We're in here for the long haul. This is our community. We're going to fight back.
Several businesses were burned to the ground. As for Darren Wilson, he says his days as a Ferguson cop are over. Happy Thanksgiving. Will you stay for seconds or hit the mall?
It appears shopping on Thanksgiving is here to stay. Some of the nation's biggest retailers, including Walmart, Macy's, and Target, are opening their doors earlier than ever before. But not everyone thinks shopping on Thanksgiving is a good idea. Dillard's is one of at least 36 chains that's waiting until Black Friday to open their doors.
Fox's Anita Vogel, Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never try are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Howdy, folks. RL here to tell you about Dairy Queen's new $5 lunches. 4 models to choose from. We now have a bacon burger with extra bacon, a chili dog, and our famous chicken strips, including chicken wraps, grilled or crispy fried. All include a fry, a 21-ounce drink, and a sundae. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Are you a mom looking for inspiration? Are you creative? Mamazine.com is a lifestyle blog designed for the local mom to be inspired by the beauty of motherhood while staying current on local events and issues. Visit Mamazine.com today to find events around town, recipes, imaginative play ideas, and more. Mamazine.com.
Hi, my name is Dr. Erica Olstein with A Better You Healthcare Acupuncture and Eastern Medicine. As primary care physicians, we use acupuncture to treat back pain, arthritis, migraines, allergies, high blood pressure, thyroid disorders, hormone imbalances, stress, and more using all natural medical therapies. We treat the source of your problems, not just your symptoms. For more information, go to abetteryouhealthcare.com or call today to set up your appointment. 352-615-5566.
We all know the importance of good health, but we may not know the latest advances in medicine that are available to us. Monday at 9 a.m., Bern Paraiso will be our roving medical reporter to tell us about Seven Hill Gastroenterology PA and Dr. Reddy. We'll discuss screening, techniques, and more. So tune in and listen. This is more than news you can use. It's news that could save your life. That's Monday at 9:05 a.m.
News Talk 1370. WOCA invites you to discover your full business potential. News Talk Radio is the perfect environment for your advertising. WOCA's News Talk format pinpoints information-hungry, better educated, high-income adults. So use us to talk to them. Call 732-8000. 732-8000. We're Ocala News Talk Radio. News Talk 1370 WOCA.
Hey, I'm Gary.
And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be sunny today with a mild afternoon, the high 65 to 69. And clear and chilly tonight, lows ranging from the mid and upper 30s in the coldest inland spots to about 46 along the coast. For tomorrow, mostly sunny and cool with highs ranging from the upper 50s in the northernmost part of the zone to the mid 60s in the southernmost part. And for Saturday, sunshine, pleasant and warmer, the high 67 to 71. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Are you tired of not using your home's outdoor space for entertaining or relaxation because of all the bugs and leaves? Consider adding a beautiful screen room or glass enclosure. We are Superior Aluminum and Design, a family-owned and operated business with 20 years experience in the aluminum industry, and we are accredited by the Better Business Bureau. If you appreciate superior workmanship, call Superior Aluminum and Design at 817-8058 or visit us on the web at superior